Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is not an exciting video or one I really care to make, but it is important to me to document anything regarding the Elantra GT here on the channel. So without further ado, yes, as the title states, I was in an accident. So yes, last night I was in an accident with the Elantra GT. It was not involving any other cars, or heck, it was not even involving a stationary object of any sort. It was involved with an animal. It was a possum, to be more specific. So let's go ahead and take a look at the damage which occurred to the front end of the car.
Now that is not the kind of thing that makes you feel happy. That's the kind of thing that makes you feel mad. You big
So basically what I was doing was just driving along on my way home from work. I was literally maybe at most a mile and a half from work, on a road I drive every day. I come home from work, and I really was not that attentive. I'm not saying I wasn't attentive to what's going on, but I was not expecting an animal like that to run out in front of me, basically is what I'm saying. And yeah, so I didn't even swerve. I braked, but it didn't even really show up at all. I kind of just said, well, there's no way I'm gonna not hit it. Looking back in hindsight, yes, I probably could have done a better job by avoiding it and just mashing on the brakes, because I think he was moving across the road quick enough to where if I would have mashed him as soon as I tapped the brakes, it probably would have been enough to avoid it, given it hit on this side of the car anyway. But that's hindsight, can't really do anything about it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the damage. Of course, we have the bumper cover, and I'm assuming it snapped like this. It broke the tabs off because the animal kind of got pushed right here in the front end of the car. So I'm assuming the whole bumper kind of got shoved back and buckled right here at the clips. As for underneath of the car, as you can see, it did hit in this area, given that this is totally bent down. It kind of just looks like the clips are out of place, but it's damaged over here, kind of where I assume my tire went over it. It was not a pleasant ride. Some of this silver trim is a little loose and everything like that. I don't really see any damage higher up here, but I definitely think the animal did a number here and kind of pushed it up, so it buckled up right here. Other damage is limited to the wheel well liner right here. Big chunk of it missing right there. These two clips, funny enough, just totally popped out and are gone. This one's still in up here. But you really cannot tell any other damages until the front bumper will come off. I did already get a quote on this, and believe it or not, I knew as soon as I saw the bumper cover was damaged, it was going to be in excess of $1,000. But total damages on this is roughly $1,600 with parts, labor, and paint. So I knew this was not going to be a cheap fix, but luckily, I think it was about a year and a half ago, so when I still had my other Elantra GT, I think I lowered the comprehensive deductible to $500. So that's really going to save me on this one, because I think before I had at least $1,000 comprehensive deductible. And not to say it isn't lower than the damage that was done. I assume there's going to be an accident report on the Carfax now. And that really upsets me, because this is, as you know, a brand new car that I bought back in March. So there's going to be some diminished value, which I'm sure I cannot get back through this comprehensive claim. So everything like that, it's really a big bummer. I just hate to see it. Funny enough, I did already have an issue with the front bumper cover on this car regarding this part right here not staying clipped in. It would always pop out. I have no idea what happened there, but I assume that a new bumper would fix that, which is kind of nice. But again, I would rather have it popping out all the time than an accident report and a new bumper that has to be paint matched. But yeah, that is pretty much the update here on the Elantra GT. As you guys saw, I just put the mud flaps on and they look great. Honestly, I think if I had the harder, stiffer rock box mud flaps that this one probably would have been damaged or done some damage to the car, given I did run over it with the front passenger wheel here. And in terms of that, I don't know if there's any suspension damage or alignment damage. It would not hurt to get the alignment checked, and same with the underneath side checked. But the shop said they don't think that there would be with an animal like that. So that's all to be determined. But as we can see here, needs a new bumper cover, some of the under plastics, as well as the wheel well liner right there. So yeah, just thought I'd update you guys here about the accident. Again, I wish it didn't happen, but what can you do? Now, in terms of a little more positive news that is coming up here soon on the channel, I just got done today, this afternoon actually, with the Turtle Wax live virtual test drive event. They couldn't hold an in-person one this year, not that I would have gotten invited anyway, but it basically was an event to give influencers and other Turtle Wax partners a look at the upcoming products for the late 2020 and 2021 year next year. So it was cool to be a part of that. A huge thanks to Turtle Wax for inviting me and letting me watch their production. The virtual production was really good, well organized, everything like that. So I was glad to be a part of that event and look at the new products that they have in store. So you guys will like them. Actually, some of the graphene products will go live midnight tonight, which will be probably before this video goes out anyway. So the graphene products should be available on turtlewax.com and some other retailers. I believe Walmart was one of the earlier retailers to get some of the new products as well. So if you guys want to check out the new Turtle Wax products that I'll be showcasing here on the channel, I should have my hands on them in the next day or two, again, before this video will probably go out. Check out turtlewax.com for some of the new products that we will be testing on the channel. So yeah, that's a little bit of a little positive boost to this video. But yeah, sucks to happen, but what can you do again? Anyways, thank you guys for watching this quick little update here on the Elantra GT. There will also be a video coming out here shortly of the interior LED modification, another OEM N upgrade on this car. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.